So with that being said, I'm still here just waiting on these guys, and it's just more people walking up. I mean, I'm really just waiting on this cat in front of me to move his truck so I can get the fuck out of here and go on about my business. Because I'm going to tell you what, I'm tired. Once I pick this trailer up, it's a truck stop right outside this shipper. I am going to park the truck, take a quick nap, maybe about an hour, hour and a half, and then I'm going to get on the road. All right, there's a specific truck stop that I want to get to, maybe tonight, maybe tomorrow morning. It is what it is, okay? And I'm taking y'all with me, so I'll check back in once this guy finally moves the hell out the way. Like, y'all just standing around at this point. Woo! A scoop of whey protein, 1 scoop of powdered super greens, and a banana. That's it. And some water. That's it. That's good. What's good, YouTube? Jabal back with Abdul Aesthetics, and today is a very special day. Please forgive me for the lighting. This is only going to be real quick. As promised, I said I was going to upload more trucking videos, trucking tips and stuff like that, as well as more fitness videos. We're going after everything that we want right now. We're not making any more excuses. We're not half-assing anything. We're going after everything we want and deserve. Well, I'm out here in Pennsylvania. I just made this quick little breakfast shake. I'm about to get on the road. The majority of this video was shot about a week ago. Anyway. Truck's about to shut off. I never got back to it, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna play the part that I shot last week now, and then we're gonna come back to me, and by the time we get back to me, it'll probably be about 8 to 10 hours later. It'll be a lot more lighting. I'll be able to shoot more stuff, and I'll be able to close it out properly, unlike the last video. So once you finish watching that, we'll come back to the present time, and then we'll get things cracking off the way they're supposed to be cracked off. You feel what I'm saying? Do you feel me? Yeah, you know what I mean? Damn, that's good. At this damn place trying to get my trailer. This trailer I got right now empty. And I got a loaded trailer somewhere behind this building. So, here's my dilemma. You see this right here? This is not supposed to be folded out like that. It's supposed to be folded inward, so it makes like a hook like this. So I can put this in there, hook it around, and it'll hold the door. Every time I do this, it comes right off. So hopefully this will fix the problem. We're gonna see. Get off me. I'll put my goddamn earring on. There we go. So we here waiting to get this trailer. I figured with the time that I got, I will go over some things for people who may want to go on the road and become truck drivers and things of that nature for a company. Because if you don't have your CDL, if you don't have your permit or anything like that, 9 times out of 10, unless you have the money to go out and pay for it straight up, you're going to have to go through a company, you're going to have to go through a school, and you're probably going to have to work for that company or that school. One thing you're going to have to keep in mind, if you don't have your CDL permit already, go ahead and get it. None of these companies are going to accept you if you do not have your permit, so definitely go ahead and get that taken care of right now. This video right here that I posted definitely will help you. I can guarantee you get your CDL within 2 weeks. If you go ahead and do that, go ahead and follow the instructions, download the apps, listen to all the YouTube videos, listen to all the things that I say, follow all those instructions, guarantee you 2 to 3 weeks you'll have your permit. You don't believe me? I got guys on TikTok right now that I have literally put down with this company that I work for right now. And they're like, yeah, man, I appreciate it, things of that nature. I'm like, hey, man, all you got to do is follow the instructions and you will be golden. Another thing to keep in mind, starting out, You're gonna make more money than the average job, but you're not going to make a shitload of money. What do I mean? You're going to make anywhere between $700 to $1,000 per week for a company, depending on the division in which you are in. There are 3 divisions. I think some companies offer 4. Van units, which is what I do. You deliver dry goods and stuff like that. You just open up doors, back into a dock, load you up, you go about your business, you go to the next stop, you do the same thing. Reefer is basically the same thing as dry van, except you're dealing with cold foods, meats, things that need to be kept cool. And flatbed is where you deliver a multitude of... I want my truck to cut off. Matter of fact, I do want my truck to cut off. These guys are taking way too long. I don't even have my AC on. Wait for it. And now. Truck cut off. Flatbed is basically the trucks you see that look like this. Those are the guys that carry the products on top of the flatbed with the chains and the ropes and stuff that they tie down. And then you have tankers. I don't know of any companies that do tankers, but they do them. As far as my knowledge is concerned, how it goes as far as payment. Tankers make more than flatbedders. Flatbedders make more than reefers. Reefers make more than dry van. The only reason I'm doing dry van is because I don't want to do any more physical jobs. Any extra energy that I exert, I want to do for my own business that I'm going to open. I'm putting that out into the universe that I'm going to open my own gym. I'm going to do all the kind of shit that I wanted to do, but I just didn't do. Keep in mind that if you do dry van, you're going to make anywhere between $700 to $1,000 a week starting out. Depending on how you run your route, depending on how early you get done, how many stops you do, how efficient you are with making sure that everything you plan happens. You have to account for traffic. You have to account for road work. You have to account for if you got a shipper too long. You have to account for if you're getting unloaded and it takes too long. These are things you have to account for. 9 times out of 10, every time you get a paycheck, it's going to be anywhere between $700 to $1,000. A little less depending on how you work, a little more depending on how you work. You will get lonely out on this road. A lot of times, people don't really understand. We're so used to being home. We're so used to being around the people that we love, our friends, our family, our boyfriends, girlfriends, wives, husbands, all of these things you need to take into consideration. When you get out on this road, you're going to get lonely after a while, especially if you are under contract with a company. The contract that I'm under, I have to give this company 120,000 miles or I have to pay them $7,000. Only bad part about that is that if I quit anywhere in between giving them that 120,000 miles, I still have to give them $7,000. Hypothetically speaking, if I was to say, you know what, I'm at 115,000 miles, I can't do it anymore, they'll be like, bet, okay, you can leave, we still need our $7,000, right? 5,000 miles later, I'd have been clear. That's the only downside of that. This is the way that they keep drivers. They don't want to end up being the company that people come on, you get your CDL and you leave. Right? I know people personally that have come here through the company, through the classes, through the courses and whatever, got their CDL, started with the company, decided that it wasn't for them, and they leave.
I should be alright. Part of the game?
Yeah. I ain't been like that in months. But I appreciate it. My God. God. That backup job, I should have recorded some of it, but that backup job I just did. Woo! Backup jobs like that definitely separate the men from the boys. One thing to keep in mind when you backing, 9 times out of 10, you are always going to have to do something extra. You're always going to have to back around things, back in between 2 trailers, 2 trucks. There's a small chance you get a very easy back. That's a good thing and that's a bad thing. It's a bad thing because now you got to do all this extra shit just to get in that spot. It's a good thing because when you go through that, you learn, you get the experience, which is more important than just consistently getting easy backs. Because if you always get an easy opportunity, you're never going to learn anything. I really hope y'all enjoyed this video. Make sure to like, share, comment, subscribe, get in the comment section, drop any types of truck driving questions you may have. Definitely answer those to the best of my knowledge, to the best of my abilities. I don't want to steer anybody wrong. They're unloading me right now. I don't want to steer anybody wrong. If I don't know something, I'll just simply say, hey, I don't know it, or I'll reference it in a video or something like that. But to the best of my knowledge, I'm basically going to give you as much knowledge as I have. Let me hold this camera because I'm tired of it moving. I'm basically going to give you as much knowledge as I have, right? Hope y'all enjoyed this video. Yet again, make sure to like, share, comment, subscribe. Matter of fact, before we get off, I'm hungry. Let me make something to eat right quick. Breakfast sausage. Ooh. All right. I already said that a million times. I'm not saying it again. You know, everybody be cool and groovy and stuff like that. Grits and turkey sausage. Oh my God. Oh my goodness. See, out here in Illinois, I've always heard that people up north don't really know nothing about like grits and stuff like that. Well, y'all ain't know what y'all missing out on, boy. I need that. This is the perfect blend too. Women.